good morning to everyone present here today. We have joyfully gathered here to celebrate Sri Aurobindo's 152nd birth anniversary and India's 77th Independence Day. We begin with the hoisting of the mother's flag, followed by the salute to the mother. We shall now have the concentration music. Sir shall now hoist the Indian tricolor. I now hand over the mic to the teachers and little ones of Arun Nursery School for our first offering to Sri Aurobindo. You may all be seated.
Good morning, everyone. Practicing yoga at dawn along with the morning raga can create a harmonious start to the day. In Indian classical music, a raga is a melodic framework that evokes certain emotions and energies. Yoga, along with morning raga, are designed to align with the tranquility and renewal of early hours. This beautiful combination of both creates a peaceful atmosphere conducive to mindfulness and concentration, enhances relaxation, invigorate and energize the yogis to feel more alert and awake. The intricate pattern of ragas and the fine nuances of yoga can help enhance mental clarity and can be a powerful way to start the day with a sense of calm, focus, and rejuvenation. Our teachers of Arun Nursery School will show how impactful this can be. Gurukuls provide a traditional and immersive environment for learning yoga, adhering to age-old practices and teachings passed down through generations. The close-knit teacher-student relationship in a Gurukul ensures personalized guidance and the transmission of subtle nuances of yoga. Living and learning yoga in a Gurukul fosters a sense of community and support among students, encouraging mutual growth and development. Hence, Gurukul plays a vital role in presenting the authenticity of yoga and providing a comprehensive and deeply rooted education in the practice. The children, along with their yoga guru, will now showcase the beauty and discipline of the Gurukul, focusing on a holistic approach to life in general.
Guruji, we are ready.
Start Virabhadrasana. Slowly. Padahastasana. Vajrasana. Vikasana. Relax. Vibhakta Pada Paschimottanasana. Relax. Next. Halasana. Asmita. Karnapitasana. Relax. Chakrasana. Relax, relax, sit in, relax. Again, do Chakrasana. Yes, do. Close your leg. Relax. Next, Bhujangasana. Purna Bhujangasana. Relax. 4 of you do Tribhujasana. Next, sit in Padmasana. Relax. Relax, 3 of you relax. Yes. Now again do Tribhujasana. And straight. Relax. Vrishchikasana. Yes. Relax.
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देव महेश्वरा गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। चिद्रूपेण परिव्याप्तं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
Slowly get up. Come out.
Brotachari, classical dance and eurythmics have evolved and are interconnected, highlighting the development of physical, artistic and educational practices that blend cultural heritage with contemporary fitness and holistic well-being. Brotachari, founded by Guru Sadat Dutt, is a movement aimed to raise the self-esteem and national awareness of people of undivided India. It was a comprehensive program of physical, mental and intellectual culture based on folk traditions of physical exercise, art, dance, drama, music, singing and social service. Classical dance forms are rooted in religious and cultural traditions of ancient India. It evolved into sophisticated art forms depicting mythological and historical narratives. It preserves and promotes cultural heritage and artistic expression. Eurythmics involves exercises that link physical movement, focusing on rhythm, structure, and musical expression. All three disciplines emphasize the integration of physical movement with mental and emotional development, and they involve rigorous physical activity that builds strength and endurance.
ঊর্ধ্ব গগনে বাজে মাদল নিম্নে উতলা ধরণী তল গোতলা ধরণী দল অরুণ কাদের তরুণ দল চলে রে চল রে চল চলে রে নৌজওয়ান শোনে রে কাঁদিয়া গান মৃত্যু তরুণে দুয়ারে দুয়ারে জীবনের আহ্বান ভাঙরে ভাঙা গোল চল রে চল রে চল ভাঙরে ভাঙা গোল চল রে চল রে চল 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 ঊর্ধ্ব গগনে বাজে মাদল নিম্নে গোতলা ধরণী দল অরুণ কাদের তরুণ দল চল রে চল রে চল চল রে চল রে চল
जश्न है भारत, रग रग में है जीत की आदत, ऐसा हुनर दुश्मन की सलामी दे। तू सूरज हम तेरे उजाले, तुझसे जुदा नहीं होने वाले, आखिर तक हम सफर करेंगे। जय हिंद जो नस नस में है, हर बाजी फिर बस में है, इन जान के हिंदुस्तान बोले। सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शीतलाम सस्य श्यामलाम वंदे मातरम। सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शीतलाम सस्य श्यामलाम वंदे मातरम।
And now, let's get ready for a rocking performance by the teachers of Arun Nursery School, who will exhibit their fitness and flexibility with some rhythm and music.
indeed a wonderful performance by the children and teachers of ANS. We now move on to the march past by the badge holders and students of the Future Foundation School. marching. Our next offering is a song in Sanskrit by the students of class 7.
उत्तरं यत् समुद्रस्य हिमवत् दक्षिणं च यत् वर्षं तद्भारतं नाम यत्रेयं भारती प्रजा यत्रेयं भारती प्रजा
Yuga
was truly wonderful. Sri Aurobindo and the mother have taught us that development of the body precedes development of the mind and the spirit. Physical education of a child is thus of utmost importance. We now look forward to a display of rhythmic yogasana by the students of class 7 and 8.
नंदिनी नंदितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्द्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति कण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकवर्दिनि शैलसुते दुर्धरधर्षिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि कर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि कल्मषपोषिणि घोषरते तनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकवर्दिनि शैलसुते जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्ग निजालय मध्यगते मधु मधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि कैटभभञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकवर्दिनि शैलसुते शतखण्डविखण्डितरुण्डवितुण्डितशुण्डगजाधिपते भृगुगजगण्डविधारण चण्डपराक्रमशुण्डमृगाधिपते निजभुजदण्डनिपातितखण्डविपातितमुण्डभटाधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकवर्दिनि शैलसुते दुर्मदशत्रुवधोदित दुर्धर निर्जर शक्तिभृते चतुरविचारधुरेण महाशिवदूतकृत प्रमथाधिपते दुरित दुरीह दुराशय दुर्मति दानवदूतकृतान्तमते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकवर्दिनि शैलसुते शरणागत वैरिवधूपर वीरभराभयदायकरे त्रिभुवनमस्तकशूलविरोधि शिरोधि कृतामलशूलकरे दुमिदुमितामर दुन्दुभिनादमहोमुखरीकृतते मकरे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकवर्दिनि शैलसुते समरविशोषितशोणितबीजसमुद्भवशोणितबीजलते शिव शिव शुम्भ निशुम्भ महाअवतर्पितभूतपिशाचरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते धनुरनुसङ्गरणक्षणसङ्गपरिस्फुरदङ्गनटत्कटके कनकपिशङ्गपृषत्कणिशङ्गरसत्कटशङ्गहतावटुके कृतचतुरङ्गबलक्षितिरङ्गघटद्बहुरङ्गरटत्पटुके जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरललनाथतथेयि तथेयि कृताभिनयोदरनृत्यरते कृतकुकुतः कुकुतो गडदादिकतालकुतूहलगानरते धुतुकुटधुक्कुटदिन्दिमितध्वनिधीरमृदङ्गनिनादरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय जप्य जये जय शब्दपरस्तुति तत्पर विश्वनुते भण भण भिञ्जिमि भृङ्कृतनूपुरसिञ्चितमोहितभूतपते
What an invigorating presentation that was.
Sri Aurobindo, the great poet, eminent philosopher, passionate freedom fighter, a man of indescribable brilliance and immense erudition, was a spiritual seeker whose works enlighten us, providing us the inspiration to become the best manifestation of ourselves. His profound writings show us the way forward in this tumultuous world where the path ahead is often shrouded in confusion and darkness.
Our next homage to Sri Aurobindo on his 152nd birthday is entitled A Tribute. In the first part of our presentation, we draw on excerpts from the master's soul-stirring writing, Demand of the Mother. This will be elocuted to an original piano score and a synchronized Western dance. Let us enjoy.
Bengal has always lived by its emotions. The brain of India, as it has been called, is also the heart of India. The loss of emotional power, of belief, of enthusiasm would dry up the sources from which she derives her strength. The country of Nyaya is also the country of Chaitanya, who himself was born in the height of intellectual development of Bengal at its fine flower and most perfect expression. If now she tries to recover her perfect power of self-abandonment and enthusiasm, it must be through a means that her new environment provides. This new environment has been responsible for the loss of her springs of vitality. It had turned the Bengalis into a skeptical people, prone to swear at and disbelieve in everything great, noble, and inspiring. The recovery of her old spirit of
enthusiastic faith and aspiration has come about through the sense of political unity, which has been slowly developing in the heart of the people as the result of the new environment.
That which supplied the poison, supply also the cure. If she is to complete the restoration to her true self, the first requisite is that the enthusiasm, the idealism of the new movement should be kept alive. The perfect power of self-abandonment which Chaitanya felt for Hari must be felt by Bengal for the mother. It is not by patriotic desires that a nation can be liberated. It is not by patriotic work that a nation can be built. For every stone that is added to the national edifice, a life must be given. It is not talk of Swaraj that can bring Swaraj, but it is the living of Swaraj by each man among us that will compel Swaraj to come.
We must first ourselves be free in our minds before our nation can be free. How then can we live Swaraj? By abandonment of the idea of self and its replacement by the idea of nation. As Chaitanya ceased to be Nimai Pandit, became Krishna, became Radha, became Balaram, so every one of us must cease to cherish his separate life and live in the nation.
Our passion to see the face of our free and glorified mother must be as devouring a madness as the passion of Chaitanya to see the face of Sri Krishna. Our sacrifice for the country must be as enthusiastic and complete as that of Jagai and Madhai who left the rule of a kingdom to follow the Sankirtan of Gauranga. Our offerings on the altar must be as wildly liberal, as remorselessly complete as that of Carthaginian parents who passed their children through fire to Moloch.
If any reservation mars the completeness of our self-abandonment, if any bargaining abridges the fullness of our sacrifice, if any doubt mars the strength of our faith and enthusiasm, if any thought of self pollutes the sanctity of our love, then the mother will not be satisfied and will continue to withhold her presence.
We call her to come, but the call has not yet gone out of the bottom of our hearts. The mother's feet are on the threshold, but she waits to hear the true cry, the cry that rushes out from the heart before she will enter.
We are still hesitating between ourselves and the country. We would give 1 anna to the service of the mother and give 15 for ourselves, our wives, our children, our property, our fame and reputation, our safety, our ease. The mother asks all before she will give herself.
The mother asks us for no schemes, no plans, no methods. She herself will provide the schemes, the plans, the methods better than any we can devise. She asks us for our hearts, our lives, nothing less, nothing more.
Of Sri Aurobindo help us in being authentic in our patriotism. May we understand that loving our motherland does not mean paying verbal tributes to her, but contributing to nation building by dedicating our work to her. May we be able to fulfill the demand of the mother. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. tribute, we offer a beautiful English hymn, 10,000 Reasons. This will be sung by 18 singers. It will be in sync with an Eastern choreography. Let us enjoy. Wonderfully melodious singing that was, and equally graceful dancing by both Eastern and Western troops.
Let us nurture the teachings of Sri Aurobindo and persevere to abide by them.
We shall now have a presentation in French. Today, we celebrate Sri Aurobindo's birth anniversary with a special dance performance on the theme, Even the Body Shall Remember God, by our French students. They have choreographed a blend of Latin dances, including jive, cha-cha-cha, bachata, salsa, alongside the Indian classical dance, Kathak. This performance reflects the diversity, unity, and cultural richness that Sri Aurobindo values. As Sri Aurobindo said, The body is the instrument for doing the work of the soul. We hope this performance inspires you as we celebrate his legacy.
Mesdames et messieurs, aujourd'hui, nous nous réunissons pour célébrer la naissance du grand philosophe et visionnaire Sri Aurobindo. En honorant son héritage, nous sommes ravis de présenter un mélange unique de formes de danse qui reflète à la fois la diversité et l'unité que Sri Aurobindo a si profondément prônée.
Nos élèves de français ont magistralement chorégraphié une performance qui entrelace les rythmes et mouvements de diverses traditions de danse. Vous assisterez aux danses de salon classiques, latines, vivantes et énergiques, telles que le shaib, le cha-cha-cha et la samba. Ces danses sont connues pour leur pas vibrant et dynamique, capturant l'essence de la joie et de la célébration.
Nous apportons également sur scène des danses de clubs latines passionnés et pleines d'âme, notamment la bachata et la salsa. Ces danses, riches en émotions et en connexion, nous rappellent l'importance de la communauté et de la solidarité.
Enfin, nous sommes particulièrement fiers d'inclure la danse classique indienne Kathak. Ce style de danse élégant et expressif représente non seulement le riche patrimoine culturel de l'Inde, mais incarne également la grâce et la discipline que Sri Aurobindo valorise.
Sri Aurobindo a souvent souligné l'importance de l'exercice physique comme moyen d'atteindre un bien-être holistique. Selon ces mots, le corps est l'instrument pour accomplir le travail de l'âme. À travers ces danses, nous célébrons la beauté de l'expression physique et la croissance spirituelle.
Nous espérons que cette performance vous inspirera alors que nous honorons la vie et les enseignements de Sri Aurobindo. Merci.
What a wonderful blending of dance forms! And what a lovely performance! We now move on to a performance by our dear teachers and wonderful support staff.
Following in the footsteps of the teachings of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother, all members, including the teaching and non-teaching staff, try to keep themselves fit. We present now a wonderful display of Vandana and musically choreographed yogasanas. It is not possible to make a foundation in yoga if the mind is restless. The first thing needed is quiet in the mind. Also, to merge the personal consciousness is not the first aim of yoga. The first aim is to open it to a higher spiritual consciousness. At Pondicherry, Sri Aurobindo developed a spiritual practice which he called integral yoga. Let us first enjoy a performance by the teachers.
गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
zeal of our teachers. That was indeed superb. I would now request all the participants of the 15th August program to please assemble and line up in the basketball court. We now come to the much awaited part of our offering. We now invite Principal Sir to address the congregation.
Good morning to all parents, teachers, staff members, students of Varun Nursery School and the Future Foundation School, all well-wishers and servitors of Sri Aurobindo Institute of Culture, all devotees of the Mother and Sri Aurobindo assembled here this morning. First of all, on behalf of all of us assembled here, let us wish Sri Aurobindo happy birthday, Sri Aurobindo. Bonne fête, Sri Aurobindo. Can I hear that a little bit from you guys too? Bonne fête, Sri Aurobindo. Bon anniversaire, Sri Aurobindo. Shubho Janmodin, Sri Aurobindo. Happy birthday, Sri Aurobindo. I think we are celebrating, aren't we? Today, I used an expression which is Shubho Janmodin or Happy Birthday. These are interchangeable. This is just a literal translation of the phrase. And the literal translation of that also I wish Sri Aurobindo on your behalf, which all our French students learn here, bon anniversaire. But I've used another expression, bonne fête. And our teachers know this expression because on their birthdays I wish them bonne fête. What is the difference between bonne fête and bon anniversaire? And why do we wish anybody bonne fête in the ashram on their birthday? Simply because bon anniversaire, anniversaire here stands for birthday, whereas fête is festival. The mother said that on our birthdays, it is the divinity in us that comes forward. So that's why that is a celebration of our union with the divine. When we wish Sri Aurobindo bonne fête, we wish not only Sri Aurobindo, we wish Sri Aurobindo in each one of us present here, happy birthday. I hope you understand what I'm saying. When we performed here this morning, when we elocuted, when we danced, when we choreographed, when we prayed, when we sang, when we offered our praise, when we just stood and did nothing much more, what we invoked without our knowing was Sri Aurobindo in each one of us. It is on 15th August every year, therefore, that we don't only wish somebody who was born a century and a half ago, but we salute his living presence among each one of us. And that presence is most telling on his birthday. It is on this day, come rain or shine, come good or bad weather, come illness or good health, come whatever, we are here to pay homage. Why do we pay homage? Because it is our mission in our lives to express ourselves. What Sri Aurobindo represents in each one of us is the spirit of youth, the thirst for perfection, the joy of moving forward, the certitude of eternal bliss that awaits us, and the beauty of adventure. the adventure of walking hand in hand with him on the path of evolution. So that is what we are celebrating today. Dear children, you thanked your teachers. All of us, in fact, today are children. We are all children regardless of our age, of Mother and Sri Aurobindo. So to all of you, because time is short, I will say in the Mother's words, I salute you, my brave little soldiers. I give you my call to the rendezvous with victory. That is what awaits us. There's a lot of darkness around. There's a lot of obscurity around. There's a lot of despair around. But Sri Aurobindo is there. In 1914, when Mother met Sri Aurobindo, in her diary that she wrote the next morning, she said that after meeting him, she got the assurance that if everything is going wrong, if the densest ignorance plagues us, the fact that he is there assures us one day that the divine love, the reign of the divine love, will indeed be established upon earth. It's a beautiful prayer. I urge all of you to read it. But more importantly, rather than read it here, we put it here. So what we are saluting today is actually our second birthday too. We are being reborn in the Mother, and to quote the stanzas that was wonderfully elocuted here, to live and fulfill the demand of the Mother as enunciated by Sri Aurobindo. India is free. India was freed on his birthday in 1947. He was 75 years of age. A young man of 75 years, still giving 24 hours of his life every day to the nation and to humanity. It is that task which the Mother continued well after he was not there physically. And I don't know whether we continue, but we are there because he holds our hands. So the students of Arun Nursery School, the teachers of Arun Nursery School, the parents of Arun Nursery School, and the teachers, students, parents of the Future Foundation School are indeed very blessed. We are here today on India's Independence Day with an agenda given to us by Sri Aurobindo for the true freedom of India. India was born partitioned. It was not something that gave fulfillment to anybody's dream. But more importantly, there was slavery in each one of us. There was the colonial hangover. Even today, when we go abroad, it feels that we have reached salvation. The moksha that was preached earlier by our saints, when we cross what we earlier called the Kalapani, we believe we have reached moksha. Perhaps no more. But the agenda of a free nation has been given to us. That is the beauty of what we have here. So what we learn beyond physics, beyond chemistry, beyond geography, beyond anything, is the fact that we have an agenda for ourselves and we have an agenda for our nation. Vivekananda famously said, give me 100 people and I will, brave people, and I will change the world. The Future Foundation School and Arun Nursery School have produced a few thousand alumni. And it has a couple of thousand students. It is my firm conviction that some among those 100 that Vivekananda talked about are here in our midst or RR alumni. That is the faith that we have to entrust to ourselves. That is the task, the mission we have to fulfill. If India has to rise, we need to remember Sri Aurobindo's words. Mother India is not a piece of earth. She is a power, a Godhead. That Godhead, Sri Aurobindo has chosen to share his bounty, his vision, his clarity of thought, and the fact that he embodied as an incarnation, the servitor of Mother India. He has shared that bounty with each one of us. So Sri Aurobindo is there, and he has said, free India is in the heart of every Indian, and from those, free India must be created. So the second freedom in India, which is more important than the first, is our freedom, our independence. Each one of us, individually and collectively, need to be reborn in this country and as servitors of Mother India. That is the pledge that we need to make today. I see you guys, I see your predecessors, and I see a lot of confusion. Everyone is adrift. So let me tell you, I too was adrift. Let me tell you, after all this seriousness, I was a little younger than some of you and a little older than some of you. I was in class 6 and I'd just gone from junior school to high school. And we had a school magazine. And in that school magazine, I wrote an article very bravely in Bengali, just 10 lines. It was a kind of cyclo-style. Those days, cyclo-styles existed. And it was very brave on my part because it was only the 3rd year that I was learning Bengali. I started learning Bengali in class 3. Nevertheless, I wrote this article. It was widely appreciated because you could understand my peers were as bad as me or perhaps worse. So it was, the title of that little article was, Ami bodo hoye ki hob. And the second sentence was, Amar baba bole IAS, ma bole engineer. I believe that I am now an old man. Many amongst you have the same plight. Either the career counseling that we offer you doesn't sink in, your parents think otherwise, or you believe that your friends and you must be together every moment of your lives. So if your friend wants to study electrical engineering, you too should study electrical engineering. If your friend wants to be a pediatrician, you too should be a pediatrician. That's now, unfortunately, how life works. I'll tell you another little story. It's good to be funny at times. And I heard the other day, a couple of years ago, a young child discussing this. You know, every time when you have a gathering of young children and adults, the adults invariably ask the child, "Tumi ki porashuno korbe bhabcho? Tumi boro hoye ki korbe bhabcho?" It's a very question, I'm sure, that's very irritating for young people to answer, particularly if they don't have an answer. So this particular kid was very intelligent. She said, "তুমি আমাকে বলে দাও কোন কাজটা করলে বেশি পয়সা হবে, সেই পড়াটা আমি করব." And I think if one is very unabashed and put one's hands to one's hearts, that could be the answer that many of you will also give. Unfortunately, the truth is, every profession is financially and otherwise very rewarding, at least potentially. What each one of us has to do is to find out what we are good at. In other words, we have to find out not the profession that gives us more money, but what we can contribute to the betterment of the community and of society. If we can do that, then everything is achieved. Unfortunately, if you have dumb people like me, they don't find out. I probably found out about 10 years ago, right? So what happens then? I think the answer was given today. The answer was, when you heard the recitation, the demand of the mother, what did they talk about? Self-abandonment. You see, when you give yourself and all of yourself, and you seek the guidance of the mother and Sri Aurobindo, you will get it. I can tell you from lived experience, you will be better known, better reputed, more solvent, more happy, more fulfilled if A, you don't know what you're good at, B, you don't know what to seek out, 3, however, that you trust in the mother and Sri Aurobindo. They know more than you what is good in you. My mother famously said, I can't help telling you that, when I was passing out of school and had made some other plans, she said, I know my son better than he knows himself. So I can only tell you today, the mother and Sri Aurobindo know each one of us more than we know ourselves. If we can today take that pledge of the demand of the mother, and what did it say? The mother's feet are on the threshold. She asks us for no schemes, no plans, no methods. And she asks us, who will live for me, who will die for me, and awaits an answer. Don't worry, you will not hang yourself on the gallows. That was a little more convenient. It was 1 minute and it was over. We have to give our whole lives. But if we go, when I read it as a kid, and there was a passage which your parents must have read if you haven't, Vivekananda writing, He Bharod Bhuliyo Na. And he talks about Vardhokker Varanoshi, Joubane Rupobon. The fact of life is, it seemed to me a very painful and thorny path. I'm standing in front of you to tell you that life couldn't be more relaxed and more fulfilling than if you choose to offer your lives for your own good, for your own selfish good, to the mother and Sri Aurobindo. They will make each one of us what we could really become, unbeknownst to ourselves. Today in my 60s, I probably understood what I was born for. Thank you very much. Victoire à la douce mère. Victoire à la douce mère. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram.
Your words touch us profoundly, sir. Thank you so much for inspiring us. May we all stand in attention to sing the national anthem. With this, we come to the end of our performances. Before dispersal, please have a look at the charts so painstakingly prepared by the students under the guidance of their class teachers. I invite Satya sir to please disperse the children. Happy Independence Day. May you have a great day ahead.
Arun Nursery dispersal will take from the ashram gate. Please go through the school gate towards the ashram gate. Arun Nursery parents. Parents of the TFFS, please proceed this way. We will be sending students to the school gate. You cannot collect from here, so we request you to please proceed to the school gate.